So hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss about the normal distribution. So properties of a normal distribution. So first, the normal probability distribution is bell-shaped. So ganito yung itsura ng ating normal distribution. So second, the curve is symmetric about its mean. So yung mean, ito yan, nasa gitna. So symmetric, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung value dito sa left side, ganun din dito sa kanyang right side. Okay? Then third, the mean is equal to the median and it is equal to the mode. So yung mean, median, and mode na itong normal distribution is equal to 0. Okay, so the spread of the curve depends on the standard deviation of the distribution. Okay, so yung curve ng ating normal distribution, so pwede siyang mabago, depende doon sa ating standard deviation. Okay? Then, next, the tail of the curve flatten out indefinitely along the horizontal axis, always approaching the axis but never touching it. So, yung tails ng ating normal distribution, so never siyang magko-cross or magta-touch doon sa ating horizontal axis. Okay. Palapit lang siya ng palapit pero hindi sila magtatagpo. Okay? Then last, the area under the curve is 1. Okay, so yung area ng ating normal distribution is total to 1 or 100%. So itong nandito sa loob, that is total to 1 or 100%. Okay, so what is the Z-score? Z-score is stated to be the measure of relative standing. These scores represent distances from the center measured in standard deviation units. There are 6 Z-scores at the baseline of the normal curve, 3 Z-scores to the left of the mean, and 3 Z-scores to the right of the mean. So, yung Z-score, yan yung number dito sa ating baseline. So, meron tayong tatlong units dyan. So, dito, so we have -1, -2, -3. Then, dun sa right side naman, dyan yung +1, +2, and +3. So, paano natin makukompute yung ating Z-score? Okay, so using the formula of Z-score, x minus the mean over the standard deviation. Okay, so we're in x, that is the given measurement. Then yung mean, ito. Then the standard deviation. Okay, so now let's have an example. Okay, so given the mean equal to 50, then standard deviation of 4 of a population of reading score, find the z-value that corresponds to the score of 58. Okay, so yung given mean natin is 50, then yung standard deviation is 4. So, ano daw yung corresponding z-value ng score na 58? So, pwede rin natin dyan malaman kung itong score ng 58 is above average or below the average score. Okay, so first step is to compute or use the formula of the z-score, which is x minus the mean over the standard deviation. Okay, so now, check the given values. Okay, so ang given values natin, mean is equal to 50, standard deviation is equal to 4, then the x, or yung ating given measurement, is 58. Okay, so substitute all the given to the formula. So 58 minus 50 over 4. So 58 minus 50, that is equal to 8, divided by 4 equal to 2. So the z values that correspond to the raw score 58 is 2. Okay, so kung titingnan natin dito sa ating normal distribution, okay, so yung mean natin, computed mean itong gitna is 50. Okay, yung nasa left side niya, yan yung mga below average. Then, dito sa right side is the above average. Okay? Okay, so ang ating standard deviation is 4. So, meaning yung pagitan bawat units is 4. Okay. So, from the diagram, we see that a score 58 corresponds to 2. It is above the mean, so we can say that with respect to the mean, the score of 58 is above average. Okay, so another example. in computing the z-value or the z-score. Okay, so locate the z-value that corresponds to a math score of 39, given that the mean is equal to 45, then the standard deviation is 6. Okay, so first step, use the formula. Then check all the given values. Okay, so mean is equal to 45, standard deviation is equal to 6, and then the given score is 39. Okay, so compute natin or substitute natin dun sa formula. So, yung ating x or yung given score is 39. So, 39 minus, yung mean is 45 over 6. So, 39 minus 45 is equal to negative 6 divided by 6, that is equal to negative 1. So, the z-value that corresponds to the raw score 39 is negative 1 in the population distribution. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, ang nakuha nating z-value is negative 1. So, negative siya, ibig sabihin, below average siya. Diba? Kapag ginraph kasi natin yan, dun sa ating normal distribution. Okay, so ang negative, nandito siya sa left side. Left side. So, ibig sabihin, nasa below average siya ng ating distribution. Yung score na 39. Okay, so, areas under standard normal distribution. So, pag sinabing standard normal distribution, yung ating computed mean is laging equal to 0. Then, yung standard deviation natin ay laging 1. Okay, then yung gagamitin nating table to compute the area ay ito. Yan. To compute the area of the given z value. Okay, so first step is to write the given z value into 3-digit form. So, dapat lagi siya naka 3-digit form. Okay, so second step is to find the first 2 digit in a row. Okay, so yung first 2 digit ng ating given z value ay dito natin nahanapin. Then, third step is to locate the third digit in a column. So, dito natin siya titignan. Kay 0, 0.01, 0.02, hanggang 0.09. Then, last step is to take the area value at the intersection of row and column. So, titignan nyo lang kung saan ang intersection ng ating row tsaka nung column. Okay. Okay, so let's have an example. So find the area that corresponds to z is equal to 1.96. Okay, so first step is to write the given z value into a 3-digit form. Okay, so yung ating given z value ay naka 3-digit form naman na, is 1.96. Okay, so proceed tayo sa second step. Find the first 2 digit in row. Okay, so titingnan natin dun sa row yung ating first 2 digit na 1.9. Okay, so si 1.9, nandito siya. Then, third step is to locate the third digit in column. So, yung third digit natin ay 6. So, that is 0.06. Okay, so hanapin mo lang din siya dun sa table. Then, tingnan kung saan sila. Then, yung last step is to take the area value at the intersection of row and column. Okay, so titingnan mo lang saan yung kanilang intersection. Okay, so yan. Okay, so nag-meet sila doon sa 0.4750. Okay, so ito yung area ngayon ng 1.96. So, kung ilalagay natin siya sa ating normal distribution, so ito ang 0. Okay, so positive 1, positive 2. Okay, so assume natin na nandito si 1.96. So, nandito yan. Okay. So, yung area daw from 0 to 1.96, that is equal to 0.4750 or 47.50%. Okay, so ganun lang yung pagkuha ng area ng ating z value. Okay, so find the area under the standard normal distribution curve between 0 and negative 1.05. So, kung mapapansin, yung ating given value of z is negative. So, ibig sabihin, nandun siya sa left side ng ating normal distribution. Okay, so nandito si 0, then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So, assume natin na nandito si negative 1.05. So, yan. Okay, so yung hinahanap na area is yung between 0 and negative 1.05. So, ito yung hinahanap natin na area. Okay, so para ma-identify natin yung area niyan, okay, so kunin natin yung first two digit ng ating z-value. So, that is negative 1.0. So, kahit negative siya, pwede pa rin natin gamitin yung ating table. Okay, so si 1.0, ito yan. Then, yung third digit natin is 5. So, hanapin natin sa column si 5 or si 0.05. Then, tignan kung nasaan yung kanilang intersection. Okay, so yung kanilang area is 0.3531 or 35.31%. Okay, so yung area ng ating z-value na between 0 and negative 1.05 is equal to 35.31%. Okay, so next example, find the proportion of the area greater than z is equal to 1. Okay, so yung ating given z value is positive 1. Ibig sabihin, nasa right side siya ng ating normal distribution. So, positive 1. Okay. So, ang hinahanap natin is yung area greater than. So, mas mataas kay positive 1. Okay, so ano daw yung area dito? Okay, so, yun yung hahanapin. Okay, so remember, yung total area ng ating normal distribution ay equal to 1 or 100%. So, ibig sabihin, yung kalahati equal kay 0.5 or 50%. Then, yung another one, another kalahati, is 50% din or 0.5. Okay? So, yung area dito, okay, that is equal to 0.5 or 0.5000 kung 4 digit ating gagamitin. Okay? So, para malaman natin yung area nito, okay, so alamin natin yung corresponding area ni z is equal to 1. Okay, so si z is equal to 1, kailangan naka 3 digit siya. So, 1.00. Okay, so yung first 2 digit niya is 1.0. Okay, so 1.0, then yung last digit niya, yung third digit is 0 din. Okay, so ito. So, yung ang kanilang intersection ay 0.3413. Okay, so yung area ni 1, ito daw, yung area dito is 0.3413. Pero yung hinahanap natin, itong nasa kabila. Diba? So, ang gagawin, from 0.5 or yung kalahati, i-minus natin dito sa nakuha nating area from 0 to 1. Okay, so 0.500 minus 0.3413, that is equal to 0.1587 or 15.87%. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yung area dito, itong shaded part na to, is equal to 15.87%. Okay? Okay, so another example, find the proportion of the area below z is equal to 1.45. Okay, so yung z value natin is positive. Ibig sabihin, above average ngayon siya. So, nasa right side. So, assume natin na nandito si 1.45. Okay. Okay, so yung hinahanap is yung mababa or below 1.45 daw na area. Okay, so yung tinutukoy niya na area is ito, lahat ng nandito. Okay. Okay, so remember, yung etong kalahati natin, that is equal to 0.5. 0.5000. Okay? So, ang kukunin mo na lang is yung area from 0 to 1.45. Okay? So, yung area na nandyan. Okay? So, si 1.45, okay, using the table, alamin natin yung area niyan. So, yung first two digit niya is 1.4. So, ito si 1.4. Then, yung third digit is 5. So, that is 0.05. So, yung kanilang intersection ay nasa 0.4265. Okay, so 0.4265. So, nakuha mo na yung area from 0 to 1.45. Then, yung kalahati ngayon, i-add natin dito. Okay, so 0.5000 plus 0.4265. Okay, so that is total of 0.9265 or 92.65%. So, yung total area nung itong shaded part na to, so yan, yung lahat ng nandito, ay 92.65%. Okay, so another example, find the proportion of the area between -1 and -2.65. Okay, so parehong negative. So, ibig sabihin, nandun siya sa left side ng ating normal distribution. So, i-plot muna natin yan. Okay, so let's say nandito si -1. Then, nandito naman si -2.65. Okay. Okay, so yung hinahanap na area is yung nandito. Pagitan daw ni -1 at -2.65. Okay, so para malaman natin yung area niyan, okay, so kunin muna natin yung area ni -1. Unahin natin to. Yung area muna na nandito. Okay, so si -1, so that is -1.00. Okay, so 1.0 to yan, then 0. Then yung kanila intersection ay 0.34. Yung area ni -1 ay equal to 0.3413. Okay. So, yung area naman ni -2.65, -2.65. Okay, so yung 2 digit niya, yung first 2 digit is 2.6. So, hanapin si 2.6. Then, yung last digit is 5. So, that is 0.05. Okay, so tingnan kung saan yung kanilang intersection. Okay, so nandito siya. Sa 0. Okay, si z is equal to -2.65. Yung kanyang area ay 0.4960. Yan. Okay, so meron na tayong area kay -1 tsaka kay -65. Okay, so yung area from 0 to -2.65 ay equal kay 0.4960. Okay? Pero hindi kasama yung area from 0 to -1. Okay, so ibabawas natin yung area ni -1 doon sa area ni -2.65. Okay, so from 0.4960 minus 0.3413. So, subtract lang natin yan. That is equal to 0.1547 or 15.47%. Okay, so yung area ngayon ng between -1 to -2.65, that is equal to 0.1547 or 15.47%. Yung shaded part dito sa ating normal distribution ay equal kay 15.47%. Okay, so next, locating percentile under normal curve. Okay, so a percentile is a measure of relative standing. It is a descriptive measure of the relationship of a measurement to the rest of the data. Okay, so for example, find the 90th percentile of the normal curve. So, ibig sabihin, yung P of 90 is locating an area before or below the point. We want to know what the z value is at this point. So, dito, kabaligtaran naman yung ating gagawin. So, kanina hinanap natin yung percentage. Dito naman, nahanapin natin ano yung equivalent z value nung given na percentile. Okay, so find the 90th percentile of the normal curve. Okay, so draw a normal curve. Okay, yung first step is to draw your normal curve. Okay, so express the 90% as decimal value up to 4 decimal places. Okay, so yung 90% natin, pwede natin siyang gawing decimal, which is 0.9000. So, 4 na decimal yan, kasi yun yung ginamit sa table. Okay, so kung mapapansin, 90% yung ating given. Ibig sabihin, mas mataas siya dun sa kalahati ng ating normal curve. Okay. nasa ano siya ngayon? Nasa above average ng ating normal curve. Okay, so ang gagawin mo, kapag more than half ngayon siya, hahatiin mo yan into 2. Okay, so si 0.9000, pwede natin siya isulat as 0.5000 plus 0.4000. Equal lang din siya kay di 0.9. Okay. Okay, so second step. Okay, so itong 0.5, automatic ang ating area nandito yan. Okay, yan yung shaded part ng ating 0.5. Yung kalahati. How about the 0.4? So, yun yung aalamin natin dito sa right side. Okay, so find the area 0.400 in the body of the Z table. Okay, so yung ginamit natin na Z table kanina. Okay, so titignan lang natin doon kung meron bang 0.4000 doon. O kung wala man, yung pinakamalapit na value. So, makikita mong pinakamalapit doon is yung 0.3997. Okay, so kapag nakuha mo na yung pinakamalapit na value, okay, so using the Z table, find the Z value that corresponds to the area of 0.3997. So, kukunin mo ngayon yung row kung saan naglalay doon sa row tsaka sa column itong 0.3997. Okay, so doon sa ating intersection, okay, yung row niya is 1.2. Then yung kanyang column is 0.08. Okay, so the Z value that we are looking for is Z is equal to 1.28. Okay, so dun sa ating sketch ng normal curve, okay, shaded part is yung hanggang 1.28. So the shaded region is 90% of the distribution. Okay, so itong mga shaded part natin, that is the 90% of the distribution. Okay, so another example. So find the P of 40 of the normal curve. So 40 ang hinahanap or yung 40% down ng ating normal curve or yung 0.4000. Okay, so kung mapapansin, si 40%, hindi siya umabot ng kalahati or ng 50%. Meaning, nandito lang siya sa left side ng ating distribution. Itong ating normal curve. Okay? So, hindi na natin kailangan pang hatiin itong si 0.4000. Hahanapin mo na agad siya dito sa ating table. Okay? So, or kung ano man yung malapit na value sa kanya. Okay. So, malapit na value sa kanya is itong 0.3997 tsaka 0.415. Pero since mas malapit itong si 0.3997 kesa dito kay 0.4015, so ito yung pipiliin natin. Then, titignan mo lang kung saan siya tumapat kay 0.08 tsaka kay 1.2. So, pagsasamahin mo lang yan. So, yan na yung magiging Z-score natin. Si 1.2, at ang kanyang third digit is 8, so 1.28. So, ang kanyang Z value is 1.28. Pero since mas mababa nga siya kay 50% or nandun siya sa ating left side, that is negative. So, negative 1.28. So, din dito si negative 1, kasi negative 2, negative 3. So, assume natin na nandito si 1.28. Ayan. Okay, so meaning, yung shaded part natin sa example na to is ito. So, ito yung 40% ng ating normal distribution table. That is the 40%. The shaded region is 40% of the distribution. Okay, so next example, find the P of 85 of the normal curve. Okay, so ang hinahanap is yung 85% ng ating normal distribution or yung 0.8500. Okay, so si 85% above the average na siya. So lumagpas siya dun sa kalahati. Okay, so ibig sabihin, hahatiin natin yan into 2. Okay, so 0.5000 plus 0.3500. Okay. So, yung shaded part natin dito sa ating distribution, itong si 0.5, ito na yan. Okay. So, yung kulang na lang ay yung 0.3500. 0.3500. Okay, so hanapin natin yung pinakamalapit na value kay 0.3500. Okay, so malapit siya dito kay 0.3508. So yung corresponding z value niya ay itong 1.0 tsaka 0.04. Okay, so yung z value ng ating P85 ay 1 point pala. Okay, so 1.04. Okay, so nandito yan sa right side. So nandito si 1. So assume natin nandito si 1.04. Okay, so yan din yung ating shaded part. Okay. So yung shaded region is 85%. Okay, so itong shaded region natin, that is 85%.